Good morning, everybody. Today we are discussing second type in unbalanced condition in the assignment problems. Here, step one: how to solve the problem. Here, there are jobs are only three. Machines are that allocations W, X, Y, Z. They are four. It means number. Yesterday we discussed regarding four number of rows were there. Only three numbers of columns, but today the number of columns are 4 and number of rows are only 3. Here we need to add one more row here as a j4 we are adding as a dummy row in the condition. Here we are adding all the zeros or row 0 rows to the that matrix. Now the matrix become the square matrix. In this condition, the matrix is not a square matrix. We need to convert into a square matrix by adding dummy row. Here we are adding the dummy row, that is j4 is equal to 0 0 0 0. Now it is converted into a square matrix. Now we should have to go for matrix reduction in row wise. Anyhow, it is not possible with column, because in each column it is containing 0. We are not going to reduce column wise, only we are reducing row wise. Here you need to identify which is the minimum number in the j1 and which is the minimum number in j2 and respectively j3 and j4. In j1 18 is the minimum number and j2 row 8 is the minimum number, and in j3 10 is the minimum number, and j4 0. Keep as it is. Now we should have to reduce 18 from 24, 28 and 32. 18 minus 18 is 0 and 24 minus 18 is 6 and 28 minus 10 is 28 minus 18 is 10 and 32 minus 18 is 14. Likewise, we should have to reduce from j2, that is the value of 8. 8 minus 8 is 0, 13 minus 8 is 5 and 8 minus 17 minus 8 is 11 and 19 minus 8 is 11. And then similarly j3, 10 minus 10 is 0, 15 minus 10 is 5 and 19 minus 10 is 9 and 22 minus 10 is 12. Like that we should have to write row reduction matrix in third step. Now we should have to cross verify in each and every row and column it is containing 0 or not. Anyhow, now it is connected, now all the row and columns are containing 0. Now we should have to strike out the row and columns by containing maximum number of zeros. Here column 1 is also containing maximum number of 4s and j4, j4 fourth row is also containing the maximum number of 4s. Now I would like to strike out. By strike outing first column and first column and fourth row, it is not covered entire columns or entire rows. Now again non-zero covered elements left in the remaining rows and columns. For that reason I should go for next step. Here you need to identify uncovered elements, strikeout lines, where the 6, 10, 14, 5, 9, 11 and 5, 9, 12, these are the uncovered elements. In the uncovered elements I need to identify again which is the minimum number in this uncovered condition. In uncovered condition 5 is the minimum value. Here I need to do two things in the sense, wherever the uncovered elements are there, there you need to subtract the value of 5, and where the two line get intersection, where vertical strike line and horizontal strike line get intersected, at that point I need to add the value of 5. Here j4 point, column 1 and row fourth row and first column, where that j4 point is there, that is our intersection point. There I need to add value of 5, and remaining elements in uncovered elements I need to subtract the values. Here 5 minus 6 is 1, 5 minus 10 is 5, and 14 minus 5 is 9. Likewise, I need to subtract from first row, second row, and third row from the value 5. Here I need to do what I need to do: select the minimum number from the uncovered element, that is the value is 5, and where I need to add and where I need to subtract. Subtract from uncovered element. The value of 5 is subtracted from uncovered element, like 6, 10, 14, 5, 9, 11, and 5, 9, 12. Here I need to subtract, and where two line intersects, add that value as a 5. Here, that is the J4 point is the intersection point, there I need to add the value. Now come to the step 6. Here again I need to check how many number of zeros are covered from the row wise as well as column. The maximum number of zeros in first column as well as in fourth row, it is containing the maximum zeros. First strike out either horizontal or vertical. First I will strike out the W1, that is column 1, and fourth row, that is J4, I will strike out, and then I will move towards the X column, it means second column. Here it is containing the maximum 2 zeros, and again the number of strike lines, either it may be horizontal or vertical, is not equal to again n. Here n value is 4. Here I need to again do the same process what I did in the previous. Again I need to consider, or I need to check which is the minimum value in the uncovered element. Here uncovered the minimum number in the uncovered elements is 4. Here I need to select the value of 4, and I need to subtract the 4 value from the uncovered elements, and wherever the line get intersected, there I need to add the value. Here the point J4, that value of 5, and next to that one 0 is the intersection point, there I need to add the value. Instead of 5 it is 9, and second column last row last point J4 point is again, here you need to add the values. Again the same process you need to do. Here I added the value of 9 as well as 4 in the intersection point, and I subtracted from the remaining elements, uncovered elements, that is 5 minus 4 is 1, and for 9 minus 4 is 5, 4 minus 4 is 0, 4 minus 4 is 0, again 4 minus 6 is 2, and 4 minus 7 is 3. Here I just 1, 5, 0, 2, and 0, 3. These are the uncovered elements, there I need added. Now again strike out the by considering the maximum number of zeros. The first column is containing the maximum zeros, that is 3, and again coming to the first row is 0, 1, 0, and second row it is containing again 3 zeros, and J3 is containing again 3 zeros, and J4 is also containing the 2 zeros. First I would like to strike out that second J2 horizontal line, and come to the second, that is J3 point, I will strike out. Then it is that J4 is containing the maximum 2 zeros, I will strike out third line as a horizontal line, and one more 0 left with the first column. There I will strike out the fourth line by adding horizontal and vertical. N is equal to 4. Now we have got a solution. Now we are moving next step, ninth step. Now we are allocating the or we are assigning the problem job versus that descriptions. Now first row is containing 1 0, I will allocate, and I will strike out the remaining zeros, and then come to the and second row is containing two zeros, and the third row is containing again two zeros, and again fourth row is again containing two zeros. Next, I should have to cross verify with column wise. Anyhow, first row is added, first row I already assigned, sorry, first column is already assigned. Come to the second column, that is x column, there are two zeros, and come to the fourth, sorry, come to the third column, there also it is containing two zeros. Come to the fourth column, there is only one zero. I will allocate, and I will strike out the one more zero which is in the third column. And then uh, there are two zeros in J2 as well as J3. Here, in such condition, I can allocate job 2 either to x or y. Similarly, if I allocate I can allocate J3 for x as well as y. If you allocate J2 for x, obviously we are moving J3 to y, or otherwise vice versa, J2 is allocated to y and J3 is allocated to x. In such condition, we are having the two solutions. They are, we should have to allocate, a is allocated to w and b is allocated to x, and c is allocated to y and d is allocated to z. Similarly, in case a is allocated to w and b is allocated to y instead of x, if I allocated to y, and c is allocated to z and d is allocated to z, sorry, c is allocated to x and d is allocated to z. Now time duration we need to add 18, 13, 9. These are from the original element, sorry, original matrix. And solution, second solution, 18, 17, 15. By adding all the time permission, if they are equal, we should have to select any one of the assignment. In case among these, which is the least value is there, no, if any changes in the time duration by adding all the time, which is the having the least value, that we should have to go for that one. In case if they are having the same value, by adding all the numbers, you can select any one of the assignment, or we are allocating the workload to the any of the condition. By that way, we need to conclude this problem. Thank you.